What's up, guys? Welcome back to Goshen's Games and another beginner's guide on Sword Art Online memory defrag. In the last video, we spoke about proper management of your resources in order to maximize your characters. And I mentioned the reason why you wanted to do that is so that way you can benefit more in the long run by maxing out at least one character and having the other ones at least max level with proper items from my previous videos that I spoke about. So if you haven't noticed, all these videos are building on top of each other. So now we're going to talk about what happens then after you got your characters max level, so level 80. You have items on them, you have at least one maxed out in your attribute system. Now it's important to max at least one out. The reason why I said that is because then you'll activate their leader skill, because if they're not maxed out, if they're not max level, so if they're not level 80 and they're not maxed out in the attribute system, now I'm not talking about their skill system, but their attribute system, then you get their leader skill if they're maxed out. Now, so you have your characters done, and you have two characters that are level 80, but you still need to build them up in the attribute system. That is fine. What you're gonna do next? So you've been playing your story mode. So you've been grinding the diamonds in the story mode. Personally, I still have more story mode to do, but you're grinding them out. You're finding it to be a little bit difficult for some reason, and that's because they jump up in levels. So what we're going to talk about now is running events, specifically timed events such as this one right here, which is actually just released today. This is the equipment creation event. Now these are good because these will get you okay, so these will give you more diamonds and you get equipment for running them. So you got 10 days to run that. That's similar to the one that I showed you before, where you get items and you can go ahead and build them up. So you can run that one, and then you have another one, like specifically this one right here, which is a story unlock event. Okay, so story unlock events are good because, as you can see, this one's over right here, the mother-daughter bond, but this one's still on for 6 days. The story unlock event is good because you go into the event details. It's a point system, so you can run this and you continuously run this to build up the points to get all these items. You get what's called an unlock story, which whenever you unlock it, it shows up here at the top, and you click on it to see the story, and it awards you 5 memory diamonds. So the more that you run this, okay, I'm having a brain fart. The more that you run this type of event, the more points you get, and with the points you get more items. Okay, so that's really important because it's free memory diamonds, guys. So you kind of just want to max them out. On top of that, these type of events also give you what's called like Stardust, or yeah, I believe it's Stardust. And with the Stardust, you can then I'm gonna get bodied. With the Stardust, you can then buy items in the exchange shop, which that's important because, again, free better items. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked. It's hard to play this while talking, like no joke, because like I'm trying to explain stuff and I'm just like I'm getting hit and I'm like no. With that, proper parrying techniques, which I'm extremely lacking at the moment. I haven't even taken one out. That's really sad. Oh man. Anyways, so yeah, that's this is the type of events that you want to run because, like I said, they give you good items to improve on your characters. Wow, I cannot parry. Thank you. Oh, wrecked. Getting wrecked. Now, some of these are obviously harder than others. This is definitely not one of the easier events. Or, well, I mean, you can do the easier one. I just happened to pick the harder event. But when I say, like, you can do the easier one, the lower level one. You can do the lower level one and still do the same, or still benefit in the same way. It'll just take longer is all. So, yeah, concentrating helps. That definitely helps. Because then I can just, like, smack them around and actually do what I'm supposed to do here. Because, yeah. And like I said, I mean, even if you want to try the harder events, if you're good at parrying, you can do this no problem. So yeah, that took me a lot longer than normal because I'm here talking about this. But yeah, you want to do these events, and the reason why I wanted to run this and show you guys is because like this. So normally that would be an S rank. That's what you want to aim for. So this item drops, or this event drops items, so like armor and stuff like that. Usually most of the events do. So then also, so this is what I want to show you is your points. So you get points depending on your rank bonus. The drop, I don't know what that means because that has yet to pop up for me. Character bonus, that's if you have one of these two characters there with you. And then that's your total points, and then this shows what your what the next reward is. So there we go. I've unlocked one of the rewards, which is actually good because it's a story unlock. And I got that. Nice. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you the story unlock portion of it, so that way like you can understand a little bit better what I was referring to. So let me go ahead and get back up out of here. And you know, the benefit to this game is the fact that there's no stamina. So you just run through everything as much as you want. Alright, so I went ahead and hit the story. Now, for intents and purposes, I'm not going to read the story. I'm just going to hit skip, get my 5 memory diamonds, and we're good to go. So yeah, that's going to be it for this guide. You know, tips, I guess, beginner's guides, whatever you want to say. But that's how you should run the events, or that's what you should prioritize after you've already built up one character and gone from there. So my Asuna is built up, so that's why she's the leader, because she has her leader skill activated. And then from there, my other units are just kind of meh. Actually, I mean, they're not. Both Shinon and this Kirito are both built up as well. But I could have done the same thing with, like, if I built up another team, like for this team, for example, Yuna's not fully built up, but Shinon is, Kirito is. If I got Yuna to level 80, I'd be pretty solid. But yeah, that's my help for this video. So anyways, guys, I'll catch you all later. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and you guys have a great rest of your date night, whatever time zone you're at. Date night? What? That's like the second time I've said date night. Anyways, peace out, guys.